Thank you. I love beer. Who doesn't like beer? By the way, guys, do you know that beer that we drink nowadays, lager, is a purely ancient Egyptian invention and was invented 5,000 years ago? By the way, it was for everyone, men, women, and even children. They drank beer. Beer for them was a source of nutrition, not a source of intoxication. They did not only have it in their daily life as a drink, but they had it as a source for protein and medicine. We know from more than 200 medicinal recipes that ancient Egyptian doctors, they have described it to tell people that it will help them to get healthier. Even when beer was not a part of the prescription, they have described it to them to eat their medicine with a cup of beer, as the beer will ease the pain in that case. Magical medicine, the ancient Egyptian doctors, when they were unable to identify the source of illness that is bothering the person, they thought that this is an evil power haunting the body. But drinking the beer will help to empower God, and the good gods will deprive the evil powers away, so they are going to get healthy. They've given it to offerings, to gods, to goddesses, to the deceased even they have given it. They consider it a part of their picnics and banquets. Once a person in ancient Egypt died, get mummified, they do the funeral rituals. Once the funeral rituals they're done, the family of the deceased will go to his tomb and they will start to drink beer. And by the way, the beer that they drank at that time, it was higher in quality, as it was stronger, more alcohol, and sweeter as well. Ancient Egyptians, they really considered beer to be a part of their daily lives. So they had it as a part of their daily life diet. It was given to employee states, to all the workers that you can think about them, that they did work at the pyramids or building temples or even digging tombs for kings and queens in the past. They were giving them food on a daily basis as a part of their payment. Payment in that time was not developed in the concept of money, so they've given them beer and their food as well. And we know that beer was deployed 3 times on 3 portions for those workers. Not only that, but we can identify from our relics and our evidence from the past that it was produced on a daily basis at houses, which means that ladies, women, in the past, they were the specialists in making and brewing our beer. Beer, it was also mass-produced for the rich people that they didn't want to make it at their homes. They just wanted to get it easy to go. It was mass-produced for bars and taverns. It was mass-produced for the employee of the state that they were working all around. But how it was produced, that at the beginning we thought it was made like the Sumerian way, while they lightly baked the bread, they fermented it, and they get the porridge that was considered beer in the past. But no, the ancient Egyptians, they drank their beer, they did not eat their beer. Therefore, the brewery process was more complex. They had 2 patches of grain. And the grain that we're speaking about, it was barley, it was malt, and some wheat at some certain point. The 2 patches, one of it is going to be sprouted. By sprouting your grains, you're going to create enzymes that will help converting the starch into sugar. And the other patches of the grains, they're going to be cooked. Once it's cooked, you're going to mix them together. So the enzyme is going to work all the starch in them, making them more of a sugary liquid. Then they will sieve it. So they will separate all the chaff from the sugary liquid. That sugary liquid, they would add to it later on yeast, they would add to it lactic acid of bacteria, and of course the yeast will help the sugar to become an alcohol. Therefore, we're having the alcoholic lager that the ancient Egyptian, they drank it. One last thought, guys. Think about this for a little while. If the ancient Egyptian, they were lightly headed when they were making their pyramid, what would happen if they did not have all that alcohol in their system and they were 100% sober? I don't care. I don't know. I like my beer. Cheers, guys.
结束了吗
Yes.
耶，喝酒！
喝酒。